Let's talk boundaries. They're not about building walls or shutting people out. Think of them as wise and compassionate gatekeepers of your mental and emotional well-being. Just like a fence around a garden protects precious blooms, boundaries protect your precious energy, time, and values. Living without boundaries? Imagine living in a house with the doors and windows flung wide open day and night. Anyone could wander in, take what they wanted, or camp out on your couch indefinitely. Sounds chaotic, right? That's what it's like when we don't set limits. Setting boundaries is a powerful act of self-care. It's about communicating your needs and limits clearly and respectfully. It's about saying yes to yourself and what matters most. Because when you're good to yourself, you can be your best self for others. Remember, setting boundaries is a journey, not a destination. It takes practice, courage, and a whole lot of self-compassion. But trust me, your mental health will thank you for it. Boundaries come in different shapes and sizes, just like the tools in a well-stocked toolkit. Let's explore a few key types. Physical boundaries. These relate to your physical space and body. Think about who you allow into your personal space, what kind of touch you're comfortable with, and how much alone time you need to recharge. Emotional boundaries. These involve respecting your feelings and not taking on the emotions of others. It's about learning to separate your own emotions from those around you. It's okay to say no to requests or situations that drain your emotional reserves. Intellectual boundaries. This is about valuing your own thoughts and opinions. It means feeling comfortable disagreeing respectfully and not feeling pressured to conform to others' beliefs. Time boundaries. Time is precious. Setting time boundaries involves prioritizing your schedule, learning to say no to commitments that overextend you, and carving out time for yourself. Remember, setting boundaries is an act of self-respect and empowerment. By clearly communicating your limits, you create healthier, more fulfilling relationships with yourself and others. You don't need fancy tools or complicated techniques to cultivate healthy boundaries. Here are some simple yet effective home remedies. Tune into your body. Your body is wise. Pay attention to physical cues like muscle tension, headaches, or fatigue. These are often signs that a boundary needs to be set. Start small. Begin by setting boundaries in low-stakes situations. For example, decline an invitation if you're feeling overbooked, or politely excuse yourself from a conversation that's draining your energy. Practice assertive communication. Learn to communicate your needs and limits clearly and respectfully. Use I statements, such as, "I feel overwhelmed when," or "I need some time to myself right now." Set realistic expectations. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Setting boundaries is a process, and it's okay to make adjustments along the way. Be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress. Sometimes, setting boundaries can feel overwhelming, especially if you've struggled with it in the past. That's where professional support can make a world of difference. Therapy. A therapist can provide a safe and supportive space to explore your relationship with boundaries, identify any underlying issues, and develop personalized strategies for setting and maintaining healthy limits. Support groups. Connecting with others who are also working on boundary setting can be incredibly validating and empowering. Support groups provide a space to share experiences, learn from one another, and build community. Remember, seeking professional help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It's about investing in your well-being and creating a life that feels aligned with your values and priorities. If you're unsure where to start, consider reaching out to your primary care doctor for a referral, or exploring online therapy options like MyHomeDoc Telehealth for affordable and accessible care. You deserve to feel empowered and supported on your journey to setting healthy boundaries.